Good morning. Back at the Bridgestone Firestone Wilderness area. I'm gonna pick up on some overlooks and some waterfalls we didn't catch last trip. This is the Yellow Bluff Overlook. Very spectacular, looking down to Caney Fork, and a little section that folks love to paddle through. It's got a lot of rapids. You can see it's a little rough stretch all through the gorge. Some refer to this, we always did as kids, as Scott's Gulf. Last trip I found the Scott Cemetery, and a lot of early settlers here were Scots, the Scott family. Hope you enjoyed today. It's a beautiful day, going through what we call in the mountains redbud winter. Got down into the low 20s last night, and gonna warm up today though, so it should be a very nice day. No clouds, just a beautiful day. Get to Yellow Bluff Overlook by going down the road down into Scotts Gulf, past the Virgin Falls parking lot, past the turnoff to Welch's Overlook, and just keep going straight, and you'll see it on the left. It's an old Jeep road. A lot of blowdowns, but not too bad at all. This whole area it's been in, I won't call it turmoil, but when I was a kid we came out here and we called it Bowater. The land around here is owned by the timber company, and Firestone bought a lot of it. It became Firestone Bridgestone, then they eventually donated it to the state. That in the Virgin Falls area. This whole land, it adjoins the Lost Creek area and also the Bledsoe Forest, and touches the northern part of Fall Creek Falls. So huge block of land. Recent controversy about clear cutting some land by the state, but they decided not to. But it's a great little place to hang out. Lots of great overlooks that we'll see today. This is the Welch Cemetery. What makes this interesting is behind my house in Monterey is a really old Welch cemetery, and digging into this a bit, it looks like there's been movement between the Welches here and the Welches behind my house. So what got my interest up was one gentleman was born here in White County and buried near me. So I think there was a connection between the two groups, traveling back and forth. Possibly they came here first and a group broke off and moved into the hollow behind my house. But very interesting to find this. I've driven by it, never even knew it was here. Going out to a couple of overlooks, and as is the case with a lot of trails here, we're following the remnants of an old Jeep road. Walking along a ridge, very flat. I do remember from years ago, we'll get to the edge and we'll turn down to where some of the waterfalls are. Don't think I'd recommend the B Branch Overlook. Road stops, you go through a field of dead trees, a lot of trees down on the trail, walking through sage grass up to your head. When you get there, it's not that great a view, so wouldn't recommend it at all in the summertime. We're gonna head on back and see what we find. This is Upper Holly Branch Falls. Alrighty, gonna head back to the car. We have been to second trip to Bridgestone Firestone. First stop was the Yellow Cliff Overlook. Very, very nice. Stop at a Welch cemetery, and then up to the Bee Branch Overlook, which I don't recommend because of the condition of the trail. Then down over the hill to the upper Polly Branch Falls. There's the middle and lower, and they all run in down to the Caney Fork on down the path. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll head back up this killer hill and back to the car. Alrighty, back to the car again. Made a series of stops. Yellow Bluff, Welch Cemetery, Bee Branch Overlook, Upper Polly Branch Falls, and now back to the parking lot. Hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you later.